Hey y'all, it's Jordan from Jordan Budgets. Today we are going to cash stuff all of our binders. Yes, it is Sunday, but we are still within this week. I typically cash stuff a little bit sooner in the week. Didn't happen. I did cash stuff last week's money earlier in the week. Anyway, y'all, we will catch up on all the things where I've been. I'm not late though. I'm cash stuffing this week's money on Sunday, so I feel good about that. If you entered the giveaway for this binder and the other items, the giveaway winner will be announced later in this video, so stay tuned for that. Before we get into catching up on life, cash stuffing all of the binders and chatting about what binders I have here, let's go ahead and count this cash. Make sure we have what I think we have. 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 50, 400. Let's skip this 50 for now. 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 800, 850, 850, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 900, 905, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. That's 950. Let's shift everything back just a little bit. 950, 60, 70, 80, 90. Wait, 950, 51, wishful thinking. 951, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 981, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 988. Oh gosh, I've already forgot. I did pull this money from the bank a while ago, hence why I am already a little bit confused. That sounds about right though. I knew we were close to 1,000 and I do have kind of written out about where I want the money to go. But we will see. We will see how it works out because it was about, when did I film the last cash stuffing? Was that like 4 days ago or so is when I pulled this money. The intention was to film literally like that night, film right after, but I wasn't quite feeling right. Y'all know this story. We all have this story going on this time of the year. I started to get sick, long story short. Let's save bills for last because I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, let's do the responsible thing. Let's start with bills to make sure that gets covered and covered correctly since it has been a little bit since I pulled the money. I started to say we can wait because I did write down where everything needs to go. However, I've been enjoying Facebook Marketplace. It's where I'm finding like all of my winter stuff. So I don't feel like it's frivolous spending, but I do pull cash every once in a while when I find a good deal on like snow pants or something for me and the boys because we are coming from South Mississippi and now in Iowa. And I was sort of prepared. I was not really prepared with proper gear. And we're still getting out, even though it's been cold. So I don't feel bad about that kind of spending. Anyway, if I give myself too much time, though, before, like when I write my plan of what I'm cash stuffing, then sometimes I pull a 20 or 10 here and there as I'm getting like winter stuff off of Facebook Marketplace. So I can't guarantee, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, that even though I have a plan written down here, that it is going to go exactly according to plan, right? Because I could have pulled a little bit. So let's go ahead and start with the bills just in case some things got pulled. We know that mortgage is 800 and I need to be adding, what do I need to be adding? I need to be adding 200 weekly. So let's grab a couple of 50s and then count what we have. Let's see, added 4. How are you guys doing? Let me know in the comments below how your week is going. How are you guys preparing for Christmas? Does everybody feel ready for Christmas or the holiday season or however you celebrate? Let me know in the comments. I'm feeling really good. We're going to get into that about where we're at because long story short, like I think the threat of sickness really made me get it together there. Mortgage, we added 250, 150, 250, 350, 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600. We are perfectly on track for mortgage. Yes, we are. Okay. So I was like, wait a second, we should be a little further. No, we should not. I don't know what my brain was thinking. 600 out of 800. That's a good start. Electric this month, I expect it to be maybe a little over 200. So let's add a couple of 20s. I don't think that gets us exactly where we need to be, but we now have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 160. That's pretty good. 160 towards electric as we move into winter seasons. We are in winter seasons. It is like I expect my electric to just keep going up and up and up. So next month we will probably prepare for more like 250, 280. We will see. I am heating. I do have a tiny house, but my electric also covers this work building as well. And I now have a mini split in this work building. And so I don't quite know how much mini splits, cost in comparison to regular electric heating, but I will let you guys know. We're going to find out together. So even though my house isn't that big, by the time I factor in the office here, I think it works out to about what it would be to heat an old house in the Midwest, like a regular size house. Medical, we are aiming for $90. Let's just add a 5 is what I have written down. So let's stick to it. We're going to trust that. 20, 30, 35, 40. We now have $40 towards medical. I think anything we don't have completely done, well, we won't have anything completely done, but I think next week we will try to complete this binder, and that will give us our last Tuesday paycheck to maybe get ahead for next month or to just put straight towards debt. We'll talk about that next week or the next week. We will see. But for this week, I'm feeling good about where we're at. And next week, the intention is to fully, I guess tomorrow, not tomorrow, but I usually cash stuff Tuesday or Wednesday. So the next time you see me cash stuffing, we would like to get this bills binder completely done, be ready for all of the bills in January. And then during January, we get to save for February. That's how I like to do it. Car insurance, we need $91. I have written down, let's see, to put $20 in here. So let's see where we are at. 20, 40, 60, 70, $70 towards car insurance. This bills binder moves rather quick because I don't have to write anything down in here. Once we get to the other binders, those should go rather slowly and we will get to kind of catch up and chat a lot more. But let's keep this bills binder moving rather quick because it's just bills. I don't know. Let's get it done, right? Amazon Prime, I won't have any more after this month, at least not this $15 per month. I canceled Amazon Prime. I'm not sure if it works out to $8 per month. I will still be paying for the video portion, I guess I should say. I'll be paying for the video portion with ads, and I think that's going to be $8 instead of the $15. I won't be doing Amazon Prime or Walmart shopping online anymore until I'm out of debt. So I love those services, but we will be canceling them in the new year. I'm sure it's something we're going to talk about more in the future, but that's the quick rundown of it. Car, we have a $405 bill and we're adding 100. So we added 2 50s to car. We now have 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 300. $300 towards car. That's perfect. And then this homeschool bill, I would like to get rid of. I went on the longest of rants a couple of days ago when I did my last cash stuffing about getting rid of this homeschool bill and, freeing up that $110. I think I'm going to get I already got a trampoline park pass, which is $30 per month. And then the gym membership here is like $80, I think, for me and the boys. And so truth be told, I think especially as we move into the winter months, I think I'm going to get us a gym membership and and we have the trampoline pass. I'm trying to make us more active in 2025. Okay, we're active. I'm trying to make us active together, like family active time, not just like when we go to the park. Like they're active, I guess I should clarify. They are active. And when we do hikes and things, it's usually like they're with their groups of friends and I'm hanging out with the moms. And so I think like the trampoline park, I would like to go to weekly with them, and to the gym, I'd like to go to a couple times a week with them to like play basketball or something. And I would like us to do those things together. Like we're not inviting friends. It's just like family time, So we will see, because I am in debt. I'm like, I did get the trampoline pass and you will see that reflected. I will soon add a $30 spot for that. But do I add in the gym membership? I'm feeling like I really should, especially as we move into winter time. We've already had way more like inside time just in our house that I'm comfortable with. And technically winter just started yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that was a long rant. Basically, homeschool's probably going away right as I add a gym pass. So that's that. Homeschool, though, we want to add 2 of our 20s. And that should put us closer to paying this. Let's see, 50, 70, 90, 100, 105. Did I want to add that much to homeschool? 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 105. Okay, whatever. We're almost all the way paid up. I don't think I added that quite right, but that works out. So we are just needing $5 more next week for homeschool. That's cool. And then our phone bills are now $72. That's for 3 lines for me and my boys. We are going to add 20 to this. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. Why did I do it like this? Why did I add? I don't know why I'm beefing this up instead of just getting us a third of, 3/4 of the way there, but okay. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. $70 towards our phones. Next is violin for my son. My oldest son does play violin. I have something pretty exciting in the works for him, but I will reserve telling you guys about it until he knows about it, and he does not know yet. But I'm loving his musician stage of life. We will get into this more later, but violin, we're going to add 5. So we now have 10, 15, 20, $20 for violin for my oldest son, who has been very much enjoying his violin rental. He has a violin class and he's been playing the keyboard or piano on his own, which has been fun. Netflix or Hulu, let's see, we have 6. We just are going to add 1. We're going to add $1. We need $9 for Netflix and Hulu. That's how much I pay total for Netflix and Hulu this year for those services with ads. I do watch the ads because I am in debt. Basically 2025 is going to be the year I sit through all of the ads because I'm in debt. $5, $6, $7 towards Netflix. Usually when I'm watching TV though, it is because it's like while I'm working. So I don't really mind the ads. The ads really don't bother me so much. I don't know why I've been paying more to get rid of the ads for this long because that's not a big deal to me. Okay. Moving into the more chatty segment of today and kind of catching you guys up on where I've been while we stuff a lot of money into different things. Let's focus on our debt. No, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do our 2 holiday binders first because these move rather quickly and easily. Let me find the colors I need first and we can kind of chat. I'll tell you guys what I'm doing though. If you did not see this last week, I do have 2 holiday binders now. We have our holiday deer and our holiday cheer. This one is brand new. We're going to try to do 2 binders for next year though. If we don't get there all the way, that's okay. But it would be nicer to have more because one of these 52-week savings challenges, by the end of it, we have $1,378 if we stuff one of these spots every single week. And while I would like to pretend that is plenty, by the time I do everything for family and kids, I feel like we would have some left over if we stuff both of these, but we certainly need more than just one, I'm feeling like. So we're going to stuff the 7 and we're going to stuff the 2. Let's chat while I look for the perfect markers for those and let's kind of catch up for a bit. I attempted to do a Vlogmas. Was it a fail? Absolutely. It was a massive fail. I did not. I am failing miserably, but the good news is I do still have all of those videos planned and I will be putting them up through January. And I'm going to get out what I can through the end of this year too. This is not an exit speech by any means. This is just saying like it's still coming. It's all planned out. It's all there and I'm excited to do all of it. But as soon as I was like, okay, all the school craziness is done because my boys, while they are homeschooled, it is, oh wait, why do I have 3 for this one? Just referencing my notes, which is why my brain all of a sudden jumped and got confused. I'm stuffing 2 and 3 here. That makes no sense to me. Oh, my notes, I'll show you guys. This is what I'm referencing. I have nothing fancy going on over here. I was like, holiday needs 5 and 3s. What I mean is 3 1s so that we can stuff this 7. So the 7 and the 2. We need 3 1s to complete this task is all this really means. But my notes confused me for a second. The 7 and the 2, that's all that's getting stuffed, 1 week's worth. What in the world was I saying? Oh, by the time we ended the craziness of like school stuff, and yes, my kids are homeschooled, but they're in a lot of different programs, and there are a lot of homeschool resources and classes for homeschoolers here. So I basically, what that means is they really need the parent. Like I still had all the brain confusion. My kids are still in a lot of the things that you would expect for public school kids. It just means that sometimes the parents have to be a lot more hands-on because there's less teachers and resources to do those things, you know, like any holiday parties or get together with friends or whatever. Like we still are in all the things, but I needed to volunteer to do all of the things. So I was really busy for a week or so, I'd say maybe more like 10 days, doing a lot of holiday things. My kids are still in all the things. I was very busy doing the holiday, you know, the holiday things with them and the holiday things that you would expect coming from school stuff, school related stuff. And as soon as that was done, I felt sickness to come in, and I'm still feeling a little bit off today, but I feel like it's still on the way. Like I feel like I'm about to hit something major. And there are some people who we've been around with all these school things who have tested positive for a plethora of things. So in preparation for getting sick, I was like, you know what? I would love to be on track, but like as far as with like doing more videos and, you know, I had some items, some new products in mind, didn't happen. You know, some things are just getting pushed back. They're getting pushed back, and I do still plan on doing all of the videos especially, but when it comes down to it, my kids' Christmas is what I can't push back. So as soon as I started feeling any kind of sickness several days ago, I was like, okay, I need to hunker down, and I wrapped all the things. I put together everything that needs to get put together. I still have a lot of like baking and holiday stuff to do, but I haven't been wanting to do that. Like I have pushed off baking because I'm like, if I am sick, nobody wants my sick, like nobody wants this. I don't want to be baking. So I pushed off baking. That's the only thing I pushed off. And that is the intention is a lot of baking treats to be for the adults in the family, which they would understand, We're done with the 2 things that we need to stuff for next Christmas. Let's now move into debt. So basically, I spent the last few days really honing in on all of the traditions we needed to do for Christmas, all of the, adulting I needed to do, and that's where I've been. So I'm feeling good about where I'm at with all of the holiday stuff. I hope that I'm not coming down with something major, but I feel just, when you just kind of feel off and you're like, something's a coming. I'm not usually one to think that I'm getting sick and then it doesn't happen. Like usually something happens. So anyway, I'm taking all the vitamin C. We will see how it all pans out, but feeling good about where we're at for Christmas. So if I don't see you guys again until after Christmas, I'm probably sick, but at least all the things are done for the kids, and I will get back to you guys and see you guys again as soon as I possibly can. Okay, we are going to stuff so many of these. Let's see, we need to stuff. I'm going to go ahead and highlight these and just expect that we're going to get it done. We need to get this week's worth done, right? So today is I actually think it's the 22nd, and I only put on here to stuff through the 21st. So we will have a little bit of catch up to do on this for next week, I suppose. But if you don't know, this is my holiday monthly challenge. I am using this towards debt. So this binder and this binder both go towards debt. When we do an unstuffing pretty soon, I almost said tomorrow, not tomorrow. We have a whole nother week left, but in about a week when we are ready to pay, use these binders and pay off some debt, we will pull the 2 debt binders. At least this one will get fully unstuffed, and any cards in this debt binder that are fully done, like this one, will get unstuffed. We'll count it together, and I'll let you guys know exactly how much we're getting to put towards debt. If it is a card that doesn't have it, it's not like fully stuffed, fully colored in, those don't get pulled. We keep working on those until we're done with the 100 days. So anyway, that was just a quick explanation in case I get chatty on a different subject and then don't explain myself. But this is a monthly challenge. The intention is that every single day I'm putting in whatever that day is. So the 15th, I would have put in $15. Now I'm just doing mine every single week instead of every single day. So we are stuffing the money for like this past week that we are just now exiting. Ideally, I do cash stuffings on like Wednesday, but y'all know it's just been, It has been a season. It's been a life, you know? I feel like we can just admit at this point that it's just been the way that life is, because I have had such a hard season of life these last few years. It's like, where is the end? Where's the end of the tunnel? I'm feeling it though. Now that we're moved, 15, we're going to add $15 to 15. We'll add 16 to 16 and so on. Now that we are moved, I will say too, because some of my time this week, as I started getting sick, as I tend to do, I started like mad cleaning. I started just mad cleaning the kitchen, mad cleaning the house, which at this point, the house does not take me very long. Excuse me. But once that mad cleaning that I tend to do before sicknesses come on or before storms come on, it's just something that I do. I also did that we have a, like, attached to this office is a sort of shed space. I don't know what to call it. It's really it's like a large closet. Let's just say that. It's like a large closet space. And I knew with the holidays coming, my boys are getting new things. And so I wanted to start cleaning out all of their old things. So I lost probably 5 hours this week, kind of intensely cleaning the closet. And I know, let's see, 15, 16, 17, $17 into the 17. I know there's an end to that kind of stuff, because once the closet is organized, it's just disorganized because we moved and I never got it situated. I'm still like trying to situate after moving here. It is so close to being done, y'all. And I like have everything. I'm very type A. Let's say that. You know, somebody's type A when they are like extremely organizing their dollar bills. You know, I mean, it's something I enjoy. I enjoy things being very organized. I wouldn't say by any means it is at a level of unhealthy. Like my house gets just disheveled like everybody's does. But when it comes to like my boys' cars, I would like for their toy cars to be in a locked bin. So when they want to play with toy cars, we can pull out that bin. Now, if they want to mix bins, cool. But I like to know where things are. I don't just like boxes of, this is a box of toys, this is a box of toys, this is a box of toys, because then they never play with it. 15, 16, 17, 18. And that's how it's been since we moved, especially to this new house. When did we move? In August? And I want them to be able to find their stuff. I feel like enough time has gone by. They're 8 and 10. How much longer are they actually going to play with stuff too? So it's like, I hate for stuff to just be lost for another full year. And by then they're over all of the stuff anyway, you know? So I spent a good, let's do 20. Am I going to throw myself off if I do this? We're going to put 20 here. No, wait, we can't. We can't do that anyway. Yeah, we can. So we could put 20 here. We could put 20 in the 19, and then in the 21, we'll just put a 20 also. And that might help us free up some smaller bills just in case I have taken or messed up this money in any way. So 19 has 20, but that's because in the 21, we're only going to put 20. So anyway, like those 5 hours that I lost this week from cleaning and organizing the boys' toys, now I do still have, I'm not going to lie to you, I still have a good 10 hours of organizing that closet before it's done. But once it's done, it's done. It's like that is 5 to 10 hours that I'm losing every single week, that once it's clean, we're pretty good about keeping it clean and organized. My boys are old enough. It's not like they're just going to throw boxes all over the place and I have to do that again. They can clean up after themselves. But it's the organizing it the first time it's taking me a while to get there, right? Okay, so that is caught up. We're caught up here. Let's catch up on the only thing we have left after debt is vacation too. I think we're going to go ahead and stuff this next debt binder. Then we will roll over to the computer to announce the giveaway winner. And then we will stuff the last little bit into our vacation binder, which I am very excited about. Let's go ahead and put, this one's fully stuffed. I think I have notes to myself on how this should go too. So let's find a new highlighter. Maybe this, what is this one? Have I already used that one? I'm trying to find something I haven't used before because I'm liking the like colorfulness of how this is turning out. Oh, looks like I have used the purple, but maybe not on these cards. Okay, so let's stuff. This is also going to debt. If we stuff 7 of these every week, then by 100 days, this is 100 days to financial freedom. By the end of this, we will have paid $5,050 towards our debt. So very exciting things. And like I said earlier, once a card is completely filled out, we get to stuff it at the end of that month. So we don't have to wait till until the whole thing is done. We get to kind of, you know, do it, pull the money once a month without really messing up the rest of the binder. I feel like it's a good system if I do say so myself. I know I made it, so I'm a little bit biased. 25, 26, 27, but I do enjoy it. If you are new to my channel, hi, hello, and welcome. I'm saying this very late into the video. If you're still here, definitely hi, hello, and welcome. Thank you for being here. Everything you see in my videos is in my own Etsy shop. So if any of it interests you, that's where you can find it. We love doing cash stuffings on this channel. I do have a beginner series that I am in the middle of, and by in the middle of, I mean it's supposed to already be done by now, but I only have 3 videos up. So it will be continued very soon. Like I've said in this video, sickness, holidays, all of the things. I don't know why we tried to do Vlogmas. I do know why. I know why we all try to do Vlogmas at the end of the year. I'm so distracted. Out my window, it's very windy in Iowa. And out my window, I saw our trash can open, and one of our balloons that I threw away from the shed at garage space I was just talking about, just like popped out of the trash can and blew away. Okay, sorry neighbors. There's only so much I can control, right? The wind in Iowa is intense, y'all. 39 is what we're gonna put here. 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So we're gonna put $39 here. Oh, I am continuing that beginner series though, but yeah, it's just, am I on a loop? It's starting to feel like it. We do Vlogmas at the end of the year for particular reasons we can get into another time, because it's just a smart season and time to try to gain a new audience, right? For a number of reasons. And the beginner series is something I said I was going to do this year. So I was like, perfect timing. I'll do it at the end of the year during like a Vlogmas thing. It hasn't been working out, but we will still be doing those videos in January. It's just, you know, getting pushed back to the end of December, beginning of January. It's going to be okay. 47 is what I have written down to stuff here. So that's fun. 47, 20, 40, 5, 46, 47. That is the nastiest one I've seen in a long time. Okay, so we are going to stuff. Oh, I understand. Okay, again, we're working with notes from me like 4 days ago. I have written down to do 52, 3, and 6. And then I wrote a little note to myself that totals $161. So we're going to trust that note. I am going to get rid of the purple though, because it looks like we used the purple a lot here. And let's use the orange that we used earlier. So for 52, 53, and 56. And that totals 161, which is probably a lot of the remainder of our money. Can you guys see? Oh, you can. I was like, can you even see the money? 50, 150, 61. Oh, I love how I did that for myself. That was 3 days for 5 days. So, oh, no, wait. Was that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6. 6 days. And then the 7th day we're going to do is 64. I do try to space these out instead of trying to do like a whole card at a time, just because I think it's a little bit more fun to work towards some of these higher numbers. 20, 40, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. $64. Oh, let's use the purple again. Perfect. Okay, so as usual, we won't count this binder until it is time to pull the ones that are completely stuffed. Maybe next week. We are leaving ourselves, I say this frequently, but we are leaving ourselves a bunch of these higher amounts left. But I think it would be cool if next week we put one. Ooh, this one's fully stuffed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, if we could do that, we could take all of this to the bank when we unstuff next week. That would be awesome. And then we would have these few cards left in the back, which do contain higher numbers. So that's going to be a true, I mean, it's all been a challenge to focus on debt. but it's going to be even harder as we move into that, but that will be okay. Okay, before we stuff our last bit into vacation, let's move on over to the computer screen and I will announce the giveaway winner and then we will come back and stuff this last bit into vacation. All right, guys, giveaway time. We're going to move through this rather quickly. We just need to come to the actual video, copy the link. This was in the How to Create a Whole Cash Budgeting System binder for $20. So if you commented new budget on this video, you are entered to win the giveaway. I use this commentpicker.com. It changes every single time I use it. So we're going to paste the URL there. We are going to filter out duplicate users. That just means that somebody cannot have two chances to win. You know what I mean? We're just going to have one winner. A lot of times we have more than one. Show random names for 3 seconds. Sure, why not? And then the first name that we get, 06, 70, 9, 10. We have to answer a math question. Not my favorite. The very first comment to win that says new budget. If it says new budget in any variation, then that person wins. If their comment does not include that, that means they didn't want to get entered into the giveaway. So if you are the winner, reach out to me, jordanbudgets@gmail.com. You can also reach out to me over on Instagram, but I'll probably still ask you to verify through email. Anyway, all I will need from you is your address so that I can send it to you. So let's go ahead and get our YouTube comments and figure out who wins today. So we have 131 comments, and then let's start. This is going to pick the winner. New budget, perfect. Very first person that came up was somebody who entered. So Martha, is that how you say Martha Harold, I think. You win the this giveaway. If you did not win, do not worry. Keep an eye out because I will be having another giveaway soon because we recently hit this 45,000 subscriber count, and I typically do 3 giveaways once we hit. So as a little celebration for hitting 45,000, we will have another giveaway very soon, so keep an eye out for that. And again, congratulations to Marta Harold 2730. You are today's winner. Definitely reach out to me in email. Let's get back to the rest of the video. Congratulations to the winner. Just as a reminder of what you're getting, you can go back to that video to see the full to see everything, to remind yourself if you have forgotten, because it's been a hot minute, but this is going to get shipped out to you right away. Reach out to me, email me your mailing address and your information so I can get that sent out to you. Okay, let's move on to vacation. So I have written down specific numbers for vacation. Let's see if that happens. I don't think I'm going to write on the tracker ahead of time, just in case this cash gets a little off, but we have stuff 9 through 16, so I have written down to do 17 next. And a reminder, we did not do this as a true, what would you call it? As a true 52-week savings challenge because I started this just a couple of months ago. So we've been doubling up on our weeks, we're stuffing more than one spot every single week, 10, 15, 16, 17. This week, my intention is to stuff 4 spots. So let's see if we can do that. So the 17, if you guys live, I guess if you live anywhere, but especially if you live in a colder climate, what do you do in the winter? Is it when you travel? And if you do travel, where are you going? I'm super curious. 15, 16, 17, 18. We're going to stuff $18 here. My intention is to use this to get us closer to the south somewhere. Ideally, we will be going back to Mississippi just to see friends and maybe to Florida for a bit. That is going to be the warmest spot. It's going to be where we are more familiar with fishing. My youngest really wants to go back to the coast to fish. So that is our plan and our hope. We have stuffed all of these now until 22, but I think we're going to skip 22 and 23 and stuff 24. 21, 2, 3, 4. So let me know what you guys do. Basically from Des Moines, any place I go to get to the coast is going to be like a 2-day drive for me as a solo driver. as the only adult in the car, right? Like I can't take breaks. So we tend to stop and go to a hotel. If we go to a coastal town, it's going to take me forever. And my youngest really wants to go to a coastal town. So we will see. We'll see what happens. I have written down to stuff the 26, 10, 20, no, 10, 15, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that didn't quite work out. And we already have a 25. Okay, let's do 10, 15, 20, 21, 22. We will save these $3. Actually, we'll go back and put them in bills. 10, 15, 20, 21, 22. We'll put 22 towards vacation. The intention is to use this possibly late February. So let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23. We have 23 spots left. So we still have a ways to go. We still have a ways to go. If we keep stuffing for every week, will we get there in time? 4, 8, 12. Yeah, if we keep stuffing them at the rate we've been stuffing them, we will be fine. But again, we are moving towards like bigger numbers. We're also moving towards bigger numbers in our debt payoff, and debt payoff is definitely taking the priority. So we'll see how it all works out. I'm okay with where we are at. I actually think though, because we have $3 left, we'll put those $3 towards something else fun, because this gets us a whole, an entire week ahead, which is not, it's $3, but we're going to go with it. So we're going to put the 3 here. Towards next Christmas. Now I am well aware that as we are stuffing lower numbers, both of these binders are only going to be more expensive, both of these Christmas or holiday binders. But by the time we get closer to the holiday season next year, I'm thinking it's going to be more motivating because it's going to be closer to us. It's going to be the next big thing coming up. So I don't think that's going to be a big deal. That's going to be okay. We'll keep working on these lower amounts because at this point, we still have so many things coming up, like the boys' birthdays are middle of the year. With the new year, there's going to be new expenses. So it's okay. I like the way these are working out, and I'm okay with them starting slow because they're so far away at this point. Okay, that is it for today's cash stuffing. As always, I love you guys. I appreciate you, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.